Hello and good day, everyone. I hope you're all doing well, and I especially hope you're all healthy and safe. I am Marjorie Santa Maria, your host for today's event. To begin, I'd like to express my gratitude to everyone who attended the official Philippine Travel Expo event, particularly our exhibitor this afternoon, and of course, our live viewers on our Facebook page. So, to our Facebook Live audience, please remember to like and share our page, as well as offer your heart reactions and comments to show your gratitude and support to everyone who helped in making this event possible. Welcome to Palawan Online Travel Expo 2022. We are excited because we just started with the Online Travel Expo, and so far, successful naman ang ating naging online travel events. And to give you guys some information about Philippine Travel Expo is an online and offline travel expo nationwide to showcase local and international travel agencies, restaurants, hotels, destinations, and many exciting travel services. And under Philippine Travel Expo, we have this wonderful event wherein we can interview and interact with different well known travelers, influencers, and business owners. So I'm sure you're all excited. Let us introduce our exhibitor for today. Let's all welcome Mr. Craig Lawson, the owner of palawanperfection.com.
All right, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here
Hi,
to
Sir
share this time with
Craig.
you.
It's a
Hello.
great pleasure to meet you this afternoon. So, sir, before I go any further, I'd like to ask you how you're feeling right now. Are you feeling excited or maybe nervous?
A little bit of both. This is the first time I've been on this platform. I've been on many other platforms, so it took a little while to just get used to it.
Is okay. And so I think we can already proceed with our formal question and answer portion for this event. So, sir, are you ready?
Of course. Thank you.
All right, it's good to know. For the first question that I'm going to ask you is, can you please tell us about a short background on how your business started? Like, did your business establish, and how did you come up with a name for your company?
I established the business in 2019. Even though I'm an older expat living here in the Philippines, I'm an ex-seaman for 28 years, and I've traveled all over the world. And what I found out, you have to go to multiple sites to find things when you're traveling. So you're going from one site to another site to another site to another site. And especially with when you do a search, it comes up 20 million replies and you don't know where to start. So I thought, how do I make this easier for other people? So basically my site is a web portal with over 1,000 sites within the one site. So it condenses everything about Palawan in one, one website. So if you want to know about restaurants, hotels, anything immigration, arrival, transportation, it's a one-stop shop.
Okay, sir. I get it. So, sir, that's why you named your business as palawanperfection.com, where we can easily browse that for the offers that we are looking for as travelers or anyone who is interested in terms of adventures, right?
Correct. And the name Palawan Perfection, Palawan is just gorgeous, right? We all know that. The Philippines
Yes.
has many beautiful places. I've been very lucky to have traveled to most of them, but I really love Palawan. You know, best island in the world, 2013, 2016, right? 2019, and then uh, 220 like Condé Nast. Plus, it has so many awards. It's really beautiful. So I thought palawan is perfect. So palawan perfection. That's how I came up with the name.
Okay, sir. May I ask how many years it takes for you to come up with this kind of business po?
Well, I did the coding and everything myself, so it's taken me 17 months, and I still update it daily. So I played
Oh,
around with a lot of different formats, and it was really good. But one thing in the Philippines, as we know, the internet connections are not as
okay.
stable as we would like. Right? It's getting better, and of course, data costs a lot. So I wanted to load as fast as possible. So I had to get rid of really a lot of the video and the special effects, which I used to have at the very beginning, but I found it took too long to load the site up. So I wanted to make it very user friendly.
Okay, sir. For the next question that I'm going to ask, what should tourists or customers expect when it comes to your business?
Well, the best thing is I have a lot of views now. It's like you can see that the tourists are really interested in coming back, right? And they really like it because it's just always updated. All the information is current, so it's not outdated, and they know that they can contact me directly, and I have 100% response time in less than 5 minutes. So they really like the customer feedback and our answers to help them. And we promote so many other businesses. So it's a great way before they come here. They know what to expect, kind because time is money, right? And they only have so much time here to visit so many beautiful places. They wish they could stay longer. That's what I hear a lot.
Okay, sir. Okay, for the next question, what do you think is the edge of your business or palawanperfection.com as compared to other business that offer the same service as you do po?
Well, at the beginning, I give 30 days free, right? So all the businesses, and we're expanding now into many other different areas, all right? And then after that, our advertising market is starts for 500 pesos for 12 months, and then
Okay,
and it
sir.
tops up. It tops up like if you want to be the first one with the large pictures and advertising, it only is at 1,500, and that includes multiple ads. We have a section for discount coupons, unlimited discount and promos, reposting to Facebook, and we do all the artwork for you included. So
Okay,
if you don't
sir.
know if you don't know Photoshop, we do it up. We do that. If you don't know Premiere Adobe, we know how to do that also. So we can do your graphics for you, and it's no extra charge. And of course, with Facebook, it's great. We like it. We know it's very popular. But when you advertise on Facebook, it's 700 for 5 days, and then it's gone. Right? With ours, it's always
Yes, sir.
there, and it's linked directly to your Facebook, your Messenger, or also to your main website.
Okay, sir. That's great po because some of businesses are just very common when it comes in making their audience attracted, right? So,
Correct.
for the next question, can you tell us about the products or services you offer and do you have any promos?
For right now, our promos we give 10 to 15% discount if you want multiple pages. We have a lot of our people that like in the hotel industry. Of course, they have a restaurant or they have a bar. So not only are they in the hotel section, the accommodation, right? They'll also be in the nightlife section, and they'll be in the food section. So they get three for the price of one. So they get more advertising for less money. So they really, really like that because not everybody, especially people that live here, uh, most of our audience right now, according to the Google Analytics, is 74% Filipino. So they're looking for the good deals. We post always the great deals for the bars, hotels, car rentals, underground river, you name it, to the circuit, motor circuit city. So they really keep coming back every day for those promos.
Okay, sir. In connection to this, What are the best selling service packages your business has to offer in the market?
The best one is the all inclusive for 1,000 pesos, and that's everything. And you can change your logo, you can change your promos. All we ask is 24 hours beforehand or less, and it's usually up and done within 15 minutes. So
Okay,
it's
sir.
posted, and plus we post internationally also. So our groups, we have over 400 groups, travel groups from all over the world. UK, Australia, New Zealand, Japan, Korea, America, Canada.
Wow.
These are the top visitors according to the Philippines Immigration and Tourism Board. And we also have 62 languages that you click on the language and it just clicks right into your language. And of course, the two main languages here in Palawan, right, the local ones, we've included that with our AI. We also are the only ones with an artificial intelligence linked with Lithuania to find cheap flights, cheap hotels, car rentals, and it's doing very well. People seem to really enjoy it.
Okay, sir. I guess your business was very well known already by other nationalities. So for the next
We're,
question, sir. Okay, sir. How often do you engage your target market through promotions?
pardon, can you say that again?
I mean, how what kind of engagement do you do for your target market?
We're doing engagement every day,
To
especially
have
through
interaction with your target market, sir.
all every day through Facebook, Instagram. Um, I'm right now in the process of interviewing people for TikTok because we're going to have our own really cool TikTok section. But we're on LinkedIn, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube. So we've got all the social media, the big ones covered. The reason we're a little late into TikTok right now because I want to do it right. You know, so we've done a lot of research to see what is the most engagement, and of course, here in the Philippines, still Facebook is number one, and then it's TikTok. Where in America, Instagram is number one, followed by TikTok. So
Yes, sir.
we know our target market. So when we're having these social platforms, when we put it out there, we know who we're targeting because not everybody likes the same thing.
Okay, sir. I think you are maximizing the use of different social media platforms to create engagement with your target market. So, sir, I guess you can also use the Lemmy app if you know that. That's also an app to promote different businesses, and also travelers are always there when they are looking for something like what you offer. I
I
guess
did
that
not actually,
that
I
would
did
help
not know
you.
that one. So if you can send me the link, I would love it. Thank you.
Okay, sir. You must search that Lemmy app. It will be a very great, helpful application for your business since it's travel related. Po.
Well, thank you
Okay,
for
sir.
that.
For yes, sir. For the next question, when is the right time for your company to release a new promo po?
We're actually releasing promos almost every month for the business itself, but all the businesses that are on our site, like today, we put 11 more promos for the businesses that are on our business just today. So discount for food, discount for resort, three for Port Barton, for travel and tours and guides. We also do local trade guides, so we don't charge them because it's a small business, so we put them on our site for free with their contacts. So when people want to go to, say, Nactabon Beach, they can contact a trike right online now, directly to them, and get a nice
Mhm.
ride. And they know what kind of price they're looking at too, because that's very important for travelers. They don't want to go through too many different links. They want to know the price up front. That's a big thing I hear all the time. You know, how much, how much, how much, because it's not posted anywhere. And I tell this to a lot of our clients. Please send me the amount because our customers want to know.
Okay, sir. For the next question, can you give us some problems or challenges that you experience in this kind of business industry? amidst the pandemic, and how did you overcome it?
Yeah. Well, as we all know, COVID really destroyed so many businesses in the world, not just here in
Yeah.
Palawan. All right. We felt it a lot like any other tourist destination, of course, more severely than a big city, because a big city has many other economies and industries they can fall back on. So here it was quite devastating, all right? Uh, and of course, so many places, like in the last month, 28 more businesses went out of business here in Palawan because, you know, they were on my site, so I know when they're off and I contact them. So it was on a hold, but now everybody wants to come back. So that was a huge challenge for us, but everybody's waiting to come back. The other challenge is mixed messages from the government. You know, like all governments, they have to be a little more clearer because nobody really knows what is true and what is uh, false, right? What they call fake news. So a lot of people that contact me are like, I heard this and I heard that, and then I send them a link right to the government themselves with the latest updates. So, and of course, the other one is being on a beautiful island. We have internet issues, but that's the price of living on a gorgeous island. So I'll take it.
Okay, sir. Sir, may I know if your company already recovered from what this pandemic has caused to you?
Oh no, no, bit by
Not
bit, but
yet, sir.
no, not yet. Probably
But are
hoping.
you do you feel some improvement since your company get some losses from what happened this pandemic?
Yep. Like in the last 30 days, I've seen a huge increase in interest, which is great. But running a site like this, it's 63 gigs of information. My server's out of Singapore, so I pay a lot of money for that server for the speed. You know, uh, nothing against the servers here in the Philippines, but they don't have a stable electronic grid. So you can't have your site down too many times because when people go and they see it down, they probably will not come back because they just think you're out of business. So I'm hoping, by January that I can recover all my losses. But I believe in the
Mhm.
business and I believe in the island and in the Philippines, and they will come as they say. Palawan is Palawan, and Philippines is because they have so many beautiful islands, over 7,162. So the international community loves the Philippines. They will come back. I believe that in my heart and soul.
Okay, sir. I hope you can in I hope soon as you can recover your company from what happened this pandemic, and soon everyone can travel again, and maybe your service will be rendered by them. So for the ninth question, how were you able to cope and deal with the challenges brought by the pandemic?
Well, I have a certain amount of savings, so I was lucky in that. Most of it, I don't have too many bills, uh, so it's just watching your budget, right, and making sure you have another business, which I do have. I have rental properties and I have other financial holdings outside of this country. So, but it also hurt in my country in Canada. So, it was like everybody else. It was a day by day thing. So, uh, again, there's been worse things. We, we were unlucky here on the island and the other places when we got hit by Odette, but the community came together, and I actually helped with my neighbor, Mr. Michael Dinglis, and we got uh, so much money donated, and we bought food packages, and we went to Tai Tai, and we handed it out. We went to a lot of other small communities, and we assisted. So that's the good thing about the Filipino people; they really do come together. The family orientation. So it was it was very sad what happened, but it was very nice to see the people helping other people, not just waiting for a government or somebody else to hand out. Everybody kind of chipped in, helped clean up, and shared. So, something to be proud of. You don't see that everywhere in the world.
Okay, sir, thank you. For the next question, how do you ensure that you are providing the best quality of services that to all your customers?
Well, every day I usually start around 6 o'clock in the morning. when I get up and I do about 2 hours, and it's basically scrubbing the internet, finding what's the latest thing happening, right? So you always have to be on top of tech, otherwise you fall behind. Not everybody can do it. It's impossible, especially when you're a small business, but we try our
Yes.
best, and our clients really like it. And a lot of times I will go and see them personally. Like the other night, I was down at La Havana Grill Beach Bar, down on Hartman Beach, talking to the guys after their big full moon party that had 1,300 people there. It was a great event, and we were just chatting to see what they were going to be doing next and what they could do to help. Because I've been in this business, the hospitality industry and travel, for over 40 years, and I've worked in almost every continent in the world. So the Maldives, you name it. So I'm an older guy with a little bit of experience, so we bounce ideas off each other and see what works. And that goes also for venue engineering to beautification, special events. So you know, so it's not just online. We do try to follow up where we can, and when we're in the area, we drop by and see our clients in person.
Okay, sir. Since we talk about the situation of your business during the pandemic, I will ask you what are the strategies or action that you do to make your business functional and now still running even though the pandemic happened?
Well, with the pandemic, one of my neighbors is one of the managers at Happy Up, so he's a great guy, and right off the very bat, we put them onto the site because the restrictions of movement, right? And then I told all of my clients, okay, listen, you got Happy App here now, and then plus you got XCOM now, then you got Food Panda now, and we have six of them, all the delivery companies on our site, on our food sections, and everything else. And we push that out and go, listen, you need to get these guys so you can even do it from home. If your business went out of under, you still have all the material, you still have the people that loved your food, right, or drinks, right?
Yes.
You can do it from home if you use these mobile apps. So everybody started really getting back onto the apps, and we saw that all over the world, right? Food delivery, grocery delivery, pharmacy services, everybody. Unfortunately, we'll see probably next year those six companies that are here, right? They'll probably be whittled down to about three because there won't be enough. People love to get out because it's Palawan, it's gorgeous. You know, they don't mind getting on their scooter or their bike and a nice, beautiful ride down to their local favorite tavern, grill, or of course the beach.
Okay, sir. For the next question, was there a specific goal you wanted to achieve in pursuing this kind of business?
Well, one also to make a successful business, obviously. Two, I knew it would succeed because people always want information. They want it very quickly. They don't want a lot of story, or excuse my language, bula bula. They just want what they want. They want to get to it very quickly, find it, know how to get there. What's the price? You know, they
Okay,
don't
sir.
want to be going through pages after pages after pages after pages just to find out this one thing. It's very irritating. And two, my goal for the business, I will be franchising. I already got a few people interested outside of Palawan. So it'll be a one shop, all the framework's done, and everything else, and we'll franchise it out at a very low cost. So this will be rolled out to all the Philippines because nobody has this web portal that I set up. And I goes, I don't think somebody's going to spend 16 or 17 months building it themselves. So, right now, so we've got a lot of interest, but of course, everybody's waiting for more tourists to come back. Because right now, it's the majority of our tourists, as we saw the numbers from immigration in Palawan last week, right, was only less than 5,000 foreigners came here. And the rest of the tourists were local Filipinos or coming from Manila or outside,
Yeah.
which is great. We love it. They've been locked up in the city, so they want to come to the beach. But we really need that international clientele to keep coming back, driving the businesses, getting the hotels back to where they used to be, but with an environmental focus on it to sustain the beauty of the Philippines. and
Yes.
not just overdevelop and pollute, which happens to a lot of tourist areas in the world. Yes, we do need them, but we need to do it in a responsible, sustainable, environmental, and of course, economic. So if something like this happens again, we don't feel it as much and we can diversify for everybody so they don't go through the hardships.
Thank you for giving that answer. And for the next question, since we already talked about the challenges that your business encountered during pandemic, can you please describe your business success?
Well, right now, the success of it is basically by how many views. One thing about you may notice with YouTube or Instagram or Facebook, they get a lot of views, right? But not a lot of likes. People feel the power. When the social media first came out, people were hitting the like button all the time. Now they don't. You'll see some of the most famous stars in the world, and they'll have 20 million views, and they'll only have 100,000 likes. So that's a challenge of getting people to like because the way the analytics work in the search engine optimizer for Google and these, it is also by likes. So if you don't have enough likes and just views, the views help, but the likes really help, or reviews, right? And a lot of people just they're too busy, so they don't do that. But with the likes, it's a more of a thing. I'm in control. But I have so many regular people. I have about 4,000 people every day viewing. Okay, just my main site, and that's growing. Last month we had 131,000, which is up 72,000 from the month before. Our Facebook usually does about 60 to 70,000 views every 28 days because that's how they send you the analysts. In the last 28 days, this is how many views. So
Mhm.
we've done a little thing. When we get like a thousand likes, we're gonna give like 1,000 pesos away randomly. Little things like that. But we have more followers than views. But so that is a challenge. But also it's something you have to stick with, right? You can't let it deter you, right? You just have to believe in your product and what you're doing, and a lot of people are now resharing. They're back online more. And when I do my own analytics for the site, I can see which country and what age. Like for my site, the average age is 21 to 35. That's the majority of people coming to my Facebook and all my social media. So we know how to start, but we don't dismiss anybody younger or older either. So we try to with everything like Easter egg hunt, the whole bit that went around town. So we post everything for people of all ages.
Okay, sir. Thank you. And for the last question po, I feel that the business should focus not only on delivering services and gaining revenue and to their customer from their customer, but also on giving back to the community. So my final question for you po is, in what manner do you usually give back to the community, or what corporate social responsibility do you have in your company po?
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you asked that. Like I brought up earlier, for very small businesses or trike owners, it's free right off the bat. We also have a community board that churches can post on, teachers, anybody who's doing any social work, right, to assist the locals and the community. Another part, we have a thing I call Palawan's Got Talent, and any music artist, graphic designer, painter, uh, fashion designer can contact me, and free posting for them also linked right to their own Facebook and to also their messenger. So there is no charge for that. Also, things made in Palawan, but it has to be made in Palawan. I have another section called Made in Palawan, right? It's free also. So for all
Oh,
those small businesses that are making things here, right? They contact me. I do the graphics, put it up, put the information, their contact, and there's no charge, and that's lifetime for them. So we're trying to help the local businesses come back up, the local community get the word out. With COVID, and everything else. We do the daily postings every time from the health ministry. We're one of the few people that actually do that on our Facebook. We don't want to get into the politics about whether people believe it or not, but it's a health issue. So we think from our point of view, right, it's our responsibility to post that. And a lot of times we get more views than, than the ministry does on it. So when I look at the views, I'm like, whoa, okay. So so those are the things we can do. And of course, with Odette, me and my neighbor, Mr. Michael Dinglas, and his wife, and everything else, we use our platform to raise money to buy stuff. Plus, when we gave it out, we actually had a ledger and a video and showed all proceeds. Nobody made any money from it. Everything, every peso went to the people. Because we know sometimes there's dubious people in the world that will take advantage of people's charity. So, we try to help where we can.
That's awesome, sir. Thank you for very informative and engaging answers, Sir Craig. And it's very inspirational to hear the success story of your business also. And from the answer, from your answer to the different questions that I offer to you, especially to those people that have the same passion in this line of industry, your answers are very helpful since I'm sure they already gained different strategies on how you make your business successful. And thank you so much, Sir Craig, for giving us some of your precious time this afternoon. I am very thankful and with that we met, even it is a true online event like this. And I am
Well,
also
thank you very
very
much for having me. And one of the
it's
things that,
really honored
sorry,
to
one thing I'd like to add,
learn.
a lot of people may know the chef Gordon Ramsay. I've known him for many years. I've worked with him in the past. And he has a saying, to become a great chef, you have to again, 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 and again, and keep trying. If you believe in what you're going to do, you don't succeed right away. You have to keep trying. Don't give up on your dream. Just keep trying so you succeed. I think you're frozen. Can you hear me?
As a gesture of gratitude, you will receive an e-certificate from us.
Okay. Fortunately, you're breaking up. Oh,
Let me read,
thank you so
sir,
much for that.
the e-certificate that Palawan Online Travel Expo will given to you. Will be given to you. This certificate of appreciation is proudly presented to Palawan Perfection for joining the Palawan Online Expo 2022 at April 22 to April 24 to April 2022, signed by the country manager or the founder or the person.
Well, thank you very much for that.
Ayan, again,
With
thank
your
you so
permission.
much po. Ayan, again, thank you so much po. I am very thankful and we met, even it is a true online event like this. And I am hoping that soon me together with my team can travel using the services that you offer. Sir Craig, if you have promotions or messages that you would like to add, the floor is yours po.
Well, thank you very much. I think we've covered most of it. I would just ask permission to post the certificate on our site, if that's okay. Link to your business, of course, at no charge, and we'll post it also on our other social media sites. The only thing I'd like to add is if anybody has any friends or musicians, artists, things are made, please contact me. It's free. There's not too many things free in life, and we can help you, with your passion, and maybe get you a gigs, through all our contacts on our site, right? Because if you're not out there promoting yourself, nobody knows about you. All right. So you can contact me. Don't be shy. I can do the artwork. I will walk you through it. I got plenty of time. It's okay, and we'll get you going. So let's all help promote the Philippines as you're doing and your company, which is really great. Thank you. And of course, for here in Palawan, let's get Palawan back to where it used to be. You know, everybody can have a smile on their face and have a job.
Again, thank you so much po, Sir Craig, and good afternoon. So, I am now here to present the exhibitors of the Palawan Online Expo and, of course, the promos from their business.
Well, again, thank you so much. Salamat po.
Salamat po.